NBA facts that sound fake but are true. Basketball is one of the most exciting sports in the world, and the NBA offers the highest and most exciting level of play. It's the players, the stories, the unforgettable moments of athletic brilliance, and the fun of it all that keeps fans coming back year after year. After more than 7 decades of existence, a great deal of lore and legend has grown up around the NBA, which has led to a number of misconceptions. NBA is now more than 71 years old. It has got an amazing history which is full of facts, events, and awards. People are always looking for facts about their favorite players or teams. There are thousands of facts which are all over the internet. Somehow there are many facts which are fake but true. Want to know about it in detail? Well, stay tuned till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we will talk about NBA facts that sound fake but are true. Meanwhile, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. That being done, let's start. Number 1. Shaquille O'Neal made only one 3-point shot ever. One of the best all-time NBA players, Shaq is a 4-time NBA champion and a 15 times NBA All-Star. He dominated each and every aspect of the game, except one. Shaq has attempted 22 3-pointers in his entire career and has converted only a single out of them. It is hard to imagine a player with 11,196 buckets in his NBA career, but only a single 3-pointer in it, isn't it? It was on 16 February 1996 when Magic inbounded the ball, and with 2 seconds left on the clock, one of the ugliest bank shots ever in the history of NBA was made by Shaq. Number 2. Air Jordans were once banned from the NBA. Air Jordans was born in 1985 and is still one of the best all-time basketball sneakers. They are growing bigger year after year, however the start was not that easy. The sneakers during that time were mostly white and the players were told to wear shoes which matched their uniforms and the shoes of their teammates. The early Jordans came in black and red combinations which were not liked by former Commissioner David Stern because they were matching with Chicago Bulls uniform. Stern fined Michael Jordan $5,000 for every game that he played with these sneakers on. Jordan did not care because all the fine was paid by Nike on his behalf. It was not a big price for Nike in return for what they got. Number 3. Kobe Bryant's first NBA contract was co-signed by his parents. Kobe Bryant was the 13th pick in the 1996 NBA draft. He was selected by Charlotte Hornets and was immediately traded to Los Angeles Lakers, and rest is history, which all of you know. One of the other stories concerning the draft was that when Kobe was drafted, he was not 18 years old. The rules for eligibility to an NBA draft were different during those times than those are today. Kobe's parents had to co-sign his NBA contract on his behalf until he turned 18 later that year. Number 4. LeBron James eats and writes with his left hand. One of the most dominant players on the planet right now, LeBron James eats and writes with his left hand. He is ambidextrous. LeBron shoots with the right hand and is usually considered right-handed. But the fact is, he uses his left hand for almost everything other than shooting the basketball. On being asked about this, he replied that he tried to imitate his idols Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway during his childhood and started shooting with the right because they used to shoot with the right. Just imagine if LeBron starts shooting with the left too. Number 5. 60% of NBA players become broke after 5 years of retirement. This data is based on a study by Sports Illustrated, which has been done a few years back in 2009, but the trend is same even today. How can an NBA player who earns millions go broke? This is an obvious question which comes to the mind, but the study is true. A player earns millions during his career and has a luxurious lifestyle. He spends all the money on cars, shoes, clothes, houses, and whatnot. Not hard to imagine where the money vanishes. The player have to understand that the importance of money and have to be financially smart. LeBron James is a great example for this. He has hired people to look after his businesses and financial matters. The players need to understand that there is much more to life after the NBA. Number 6. There has never been a quintuple-double in NBA. There are only 4 players in the NBA history to have a quadruple-double. They are Nate Thurmond, 22 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, 12 blocks. Alvin Robertson, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals. Hakeem Olajuwon, 18 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, 11 blocks. And David Robinson, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks. Now, coming to the quintuple-double, as mentioned earlier, there has never been a quintuple-double in NBA where a player has recorded at least 10 stat points in 5 categories. Back in 1995, Shaq was 22 years old and leading the Orlando Magic. He took Magic to the finals in that season. Though the finals had a different story for Shaq, he was opposite one of the best all-time centers of NBA, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem scored more than 30 points each game and outscored Shaq in every department. The series was a clean sweep, and Shaq was very frustrated. Shaq was so pissed at Hakeem that he sent a note to Hakeem after the finals ended, challenging him for a one-on-one. Number 7, the shortest player in NBA history blocked 39 shots. Tyrone Muggsy Bogues is the shortest player in the NBA history. Just imagine a player having height of 5 foot 3 inches making it into the NBA. This is not a normal story. This is an extraordinary story of an extraordinary man. Muggsy faced criticism about his height at each and every phase of his life, but he never gave up. He worked tirelessly and made it to the NBA. He blocked 39 shots on taller players when he was in NBA. He was very special. Number 8, Paul Pierce was stabbed 11 times and still played every game in the 2000-1 season. Paul Pierce was at a Buzz Club in Boston on September 25, 2000. Paul was unfortunate to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it was late at night. He was stabbed 11 times while attempting to stop a fight in the club. He received stab wounds to the back, neck, and face. He even had a bottle smashed on his head. Tony Batty, who was his former teammate, rushed him to the hospital and saved his life. He had to have surgery on his lungs. He miraculously got back on his feet on his own 3 days after the surgery. He quickly returned to the court and began shooting. He was the only Boston Celtics player to start all 82 games in the 2001-2 season, which is one of the most bizarre things about him. This seems impossible for someone who was stabbed 11 times. This was due to his extreme mental toughness. He was extremely devoted to the basketball and his team. Number 9, the shortest player and the tallest player in NBA history played once for the same team. The NBA's shortest player is Muggsy Bogues, who stands 5 feet 3 inches tall. Muggsy was well known for his steals and incredible athleticism. He was so small that he even got through a player's legs in one of the plays. He was a shot blocker who was underrated. On the other hand, the NBA's tallest player is Manute Bol, who stands 7 feet 7 inches tall. He was a phenomenal rebounder and blocker of shots. He wasn't known enough for shooting three-pointers. They both played for the Washington Bullets, the same team, during the 1987-88 season. So what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments down below. And that's all for the day, guys. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.